You're unmuted.
Do you think that I would remember how to set that up?
You want to do the blessings for the candles?
Oh, they're already lit.
They're lit.
That's not much oil. I wonder how long it's been around.
Well, I didn't want it to blow it out. So actually, some of it leaked in the coming over. So got to figure out a way to put it maybe in a container where it won't be.
Maybe fill them over.
Yeah, that's probably better for it here. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Good to see you all. Who's there? Can we hear them?
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Oh, nope, that was the power button.
You lost it?
Yeah, just turned your phone off. Will you just come over and unlock it? I was trying to turn up the volume, but the buttons are in different places than they are on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That must have been what we did last time.
Where?
It's good just if you unlock it.
We did.
308024. The host has asked you to start your video. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it?
Looks
like you're
My style
okay.
is
I know they don't look at these things.
with the face mask.
Yeah, hold on.
I appreciate it.
That's pretty sure.
No.
Hey, Jimmy?
Yep,
Jimmy.
it is.
Let me turn it on first. There we go.
Jimmy.
There we go.
Okay. Jimmy, say something.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
You can hear him.
Okay. But, oh, it's, yeah, it's also go over your ears.
Can we be heard? Both of us or Zoom?
Yeah, I can hear. So who's there?
Go ahead and speak, Doris.
It's Doris, Rabbi.
Shabbat shalom. Who's
Shabbat
there?
Doris.
Oh, Doris. Hello, Doris.
How many
Shabbat
Doris?
shalom.
Please
No.
send me a phone number for Susie so I can connect.
And Lily
Thank you.
here and Alan Berlin.
Alan Berlin. Hello.
I'm
Shabbat
here.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Who else is there?
Jack Azus and Julia Zeus.
Lily and Jack Azuz.
Yes.
Lily and Jack. Nice to see you. Yeah, great.
And there's Alan Berlin too. So
And who else is there? Anyone else?
Alan Berlin's there.
Yep.
Alan,
Great.
say
Yeah, I
hi.
heard that. Wonderful. So Shabbat Shalom. We're going to begin.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a nice day, a little cooler, but not too windy. And we're here with a nice group.
Do
So
what we can, right?
let's turn to. Just going to do a niggin. Call this what do we want to call this niggin? The Netherwood niggin? This is the Netherwood niggin.
Yeah,
So-
I'm sure it is.
No, I'm not.
Shabbos niggin. Hi, come on over. Hi there, Shabbat Shalom. Maybe someone, hi there.
Hi, Doris. Hi, how are you? Good.
Welcome.
Hi, we just got off of work.
Oh, no. This is the whole idea. This is go to work to this. So, can someone help? Why don't you start with the blessings and then we'll get them a sidur so they can join us. And the Cedarim are over there. Yeah. Please. We're going to start with the blessings over the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. Start with another with niggin. I'm gonna think of a niggin for our location, but this will be an old niggin. I'm just gonna give it a new name. La 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 You turn to actually page 11 for the beginning of Kabbalat Shabbat, in which we welcome the Shabbat. The origins, by the way, of this custom are outdoors in the land of Israel. We read accounts in the Talmud of rabbis in the community going out to welcome the Sabbath Queen, walking westward from Jerusalem, and we also know of the custom also being done in Sfat. It's an actual old tradition in places where it was possible. There was warm weather. I don't think they did it so much in northern Europe, but Jews have the opportunity to live in warm climates like we do here in Albuquerque. Doing this outdoors is completely authentic. So I hope some of you online who are with us can someday join us. We're doing this every week, I think through May, and unless we're rained out, I think we'll just be here in Netherwood Park. You now have a beautiful view of the mountains. So I'm going to do another song from the Book of Psalms about the mountains. Esa Einai El Harim, as I lift my eyes to the mountains. Esa Einai El Harim, Me'ayin Yavo Esri, Esa Einai El Harim, Me'ayin Yavo Esri, Mehi la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. We're on page 11 now for the beginning of Kabbalat Shabbat. Lechu neradna l'Adonai B'tzur Yisheinu Nikama Fanav B'toda Vizmirot Nariyalo Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 We'll repeat that theme. That's a we call nusach, a melodic thread that runs through the Kabbalat Shabbat and is applied to the Psalms and creates a distinct feel of being at Kabbalat Shabbat services. These are old musical traditions that help us connect with this particular liturgy. So we go to page 12. See where the red arrow is. Arba'im shana kut bador ve'omar ve'omar am to'e levavchem ve'hem lo yadu derachai asher nishbati be'api im yavon el menufati. Shir al Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shir al Adonai, al haaretz. Let's start with that nusach again on 13. Shir Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shir Adonai, kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom, Yeshuato, Yalalai, 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 Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la la. Continue with the psalm. We'll go to page 14 for the beautiful passage, Yismuch Hashemayim v'tagel haaretz. The heavens shall be glad and the earth rejoice. The sea in its fullness roar. The meadows and all that grows in them exult. Even the trees of the forest shall sing praise as Adonai comes to judge the earth, judging lands with righteousness and peoples with divine truth. Another evidence that this is an outdoor service. First of all, we're using the Psalms, where we are. The prayers of Kabbalat Shabbat are tied to the oldest prayers of our tradition, the Psalms, going back 2,500 to 3,000 years. They have lots of references to the outdoors. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Yiramayam, 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 Umlao, Yiramayam, 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 Umlao, Yiramayam, 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 Umlao, Yiramayam, 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 Lo. Yalo Sadai B'Kol Asher Bo. Asherananu Kol Atzei Ya'ar, B'nei Adonai Kiva Lishpot Haaretz, Lishpot Tevel B'Tzedek, V'Yamim Emunato. Skip a few pages and I'm going to take another psalm. That was Psalm 96. We're going to go to Psalm 99, starting on page 19. I'm going to start that musical thread, the beautiful musical thread for Kabbalat Shabbat. Adonai Malach Yirgezu Ami Yoshev Kruvim Tanut Haaretz Adonai B'Tzion Gadol V'Ramhu Al Kol Ha'amim Yalalai Lai Lai Yalai Lai 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 Yalai Lai 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 Yalai Lai 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 Ya la 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 la. Then on page 20, we have the conclusion of this psalm, Psalm 99, starting with the words Romamu. If you need the transliterations, on the left-hand side where you see the red arrow. Romu Adonai Eloheinu means to, he translates here as exalt Adonai, but Romem means to hold or to be high. And then it has the word Ishtachavu, which means to bow low. So you have this very interesting movement in the prayer, in the psalm, from elevation to lift up and then to bow down. And I'd like to sort of maybe allow us to think about things that we want to elevate. We are coming into Shabbat on Friday night with having worked all week, and we are usually a bit tired, maybe carrying some of the stress over from the week. And really the purpose of Kabbalat Shabbat is to start the process of getting rid of the stress and elevating the day, elevating the good things that we want to hold dear. So why don't we sort of meditate on that a little bit? And before we begin this melody of Romamu, and then we'll come join me for the last passage of the psalm. Romamu, 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 Ishtachavu leharkacho, leharkacho, ki kadosh Adonai, Adonai Eloheinu. Romamu, 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 Romamu. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Romamu, 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 Romamu. We turn to page 21 for Psalm 29. Mismor leDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai kavod ba'oz, Havul Adonai kavod shmo. Ishtachavu l'Adonai b'hadrat kodesh yailai kol Adonai amayim el hakavod yirim Adonai al mayim rabim al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod yirim Adonai al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'atoach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, shaber Adonai et arzei haltanon, vayarkidem imo egel, Lebanon v'Sirion, imo ben reyemi, ay, Kol Adonai chotzev lahabodesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yechol ayalot, v'yechesov yeharot, ucheichalo, Kulo Homer Kabod Yai Adonai Mabu Yashava Yeshev Adonai Melech leolam Adonaios Leimo Yitein Adonai Yevarech Edamo Shalom. Turn now to Lachado D, the iconic hymn of Friday night. And we're going to do Lachado D as usual with two melodies. We'll start, we'll do every other stanza, starting on 23, and we'll go through 25. We'll change melodies at the sixth stanza, Lote Voshi, on page 24. Lechado di likrat kahala B'nei Shabbat nikamla Lechado di likrat kahala B'nei Shabbat nikamla Shamu v'zachur b'diborecha Ishmianu ela miyuchad Adonai echad Ushamo echad L'shem ultiferet v'elitchila lechadodi likrat kahala B'nei Shabbat nikabla Mikdash Melech Ir Melucha Kumi Se'i B'tocha Hafecha Rav Lach Shevet B'mekabecha Uyachamo Alaychem La Lechadodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat nikabla Itorari 24, middle one. Ita orari kiva orech umi ori uri uri shida beiri kavod Adonai Alaich nigla lechadodi bikrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabla. I'm gonna do Josh Warshawski's melody. It goes like this. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la Lo tivoshi velo tikalmi ma tishtochachi umatehemi bach yechesu ani ami beni netair al tila lechadoti likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabla lechadoti likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Middle of 25. Yamin usmol tifrotzi Bet Adonai Taharitzi Ayarish Ben Partzi Ben Ismecha Ben Agila Lechadoti Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Mikabela Lechadoti Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Kabbalah. We stand now and we face westward, away from the mountains, to welcome the Sabbath bride. Boi v'shalom, ateret bala, gam v'simcha, v'salah. Toch emunei, am skula, boi shalom, boi kala, lecha doti, likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat Kabbalah Lecha Doti Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Kabbalah. Let's go to page 27. You're seated. The Sabbath Queen has joined us, is among us in her regal retinue. Why don't we go around and just introduce ourselves? We have some Panim Hadashot, some new faces tonight, and also just as people get to know each other, we just started the outdoor services, so let's do that. Let me start. I'm Rabbi Dov Gartner. And
I'm Harry Peters.
I'm Shira Farkas.
Hand around this way. Okay, take it away, you guys.
Melissa Drolet.
Judy Sherman.
Martin Sherman.
Rhonda Lowenstein.
Rose Davenport.
Sarah Aerosmith. And I'm Susie Savage. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, everybody. So another meditation before we, on page 27, and this is a continuation. This is the oldest part of Kabbalat Shabbat. Actually, it wasn't called Kabbalat Shabbat. This is where the Shabbat services started, at least before the Middle Ages, when Lecha Dodi was added and the Kabbalat Shabbat service was formed. This was the beginning part, and it is with Psalm 92, which is associated with the Shabbat. It's a psalm, a song for the day of Shabbat. And it starts with the theme of gratitude, which is the really the great theme of Shabbat. Shabbat is a Thanksgiving holiday, except Jews, we observe it every week. And like Thanksgiving in America, it always has associated with feasts and celebration. And so usually we have good food when we want to be grateful. So why don't you think just to yourself about something that you're grateful for this week, something that, like Romamu we did before, uplifted you a little bit, that you'd like to carry into Shabbat and to make this day holy and special. Then I'll start with the melody. Tov lahodot l'Adonai, lezamer shimcha elyon, lezamer l'shimcha elyon, emunatcha Ve'emunatcha b'haleilos alei asu Zion v'chinor Isamachtani Adonai b'fo'alecha b'maseh yadecha aranein v'agalu masech Adonai ma'avod amku moshevotecha. Through page 28. Sadikata Hamar Yifrach Keres Balvanon Yiskeh Shetulim Beveit Adonai Bechatzrod Eloheinu Yafrichu Od Yanuvun Deseva Bisheni Mirananimiu Lahagi Yashar Adonai Suri Suri Biloav Latabo. Turn now we finished the Kabbalat Shabbat, and we turn to page 39a as we rise for the Baruch Hu for the evening service. And now we face Baruch Hu et Adonai Adonai
Adonai Hamlora, Leolam, Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed. You can see that we continue. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidbaro mari asher Judy, you want to read the English of this prayer on page 39a on the left-hand side. With Baruch atah Adonai.
39A, 39B, you mean?
39a. Either way, 39b. There's another version.
Right. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk. His wisdom opened the gates of dawn. His understanding changes the day's divisions. His will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky. Who creates day and night. Who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light. Who makes day pass into night. Who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzebaot is your name. Living and ever-present God. May your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk.
Thank you. El Chai v'Kayam, El Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Vayed. Baruch atah Adonai, Amari Baravim. And now we turn to page 40. Avat Olam Be'Yisrael, Ahavta. Torah mitzvot hukim mishpatim otanu limadata. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu shomeinu b'meinu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'b'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Kiheim chayenu yorech yameinu uvehen nege yomam v'layla yavarcha tesir mimenu l'olamim baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lebavcha b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uletecha b'derech u'shofecha u'kumecha u'kshartam liot al yadecha v'yayu letotafot b'neinecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'misharecha. Sarah, you want to read the Shema in English? Here is. And go ahead with you shall love.
You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all that is yours. These words that I command you this day shall be taken to heart. Teach them again and again to your children. Speak of them when you sit in your home, when you walk on your way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, as a symbol above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your home and upon your gates.
Continue now to page 44A. No, 44. There's no A. Let's do the Michamocha. Malchuto beratzon kiblo aleichem Moshe b'nei Israel Miriam b'nei Israel lachanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru kulam michamocha ba'elim Adonai michamocha nedar b'kodesh norah tilot osef eleh. Malchutecha rovanecha bokeyam lifnei Moshe ze'eli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar kifadar Adonai Yaakov ugaloch miyad chazak mimenu baruch atah Adonai gal Yisrael. Continue on 45. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom. Just do it individually. Ushmor Seiteinu Voinu L'chaim Shalom Me'ata B'yad Olam. Baruch atah Adonai, apores sukat shalom, aleinu v'yakol amo Yisrael, apores sukat shalom, aleinu v'yakol amo Yisrael, v'yal Yerushalayim. Now we rise for Vishamru B'nai Israel on page 46. Vishamru B'nai Israel
Masot et Hashamat ledoratam beridolam Vishamru B'nai Israel et Hashamat Masot et Hashamat ledoratam beridolam.
B'nai Israel, Oki leolam, Oki leolam, Oki leolam. Vishamru
Tamaridolam.
Bisheshit Yamim Asa Adonai, Asa Adonai et Hashemayim ve'et ha'aretz.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat Ledoratam Beridom.
Uvayom Hashvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash,
Shabbat vayinafash Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat Ledoratam Beridom.
We turn now to we're on 46, and then we're going to continue with the Amidah, done individually as we do on Kabbalat Shabbat on Friday night for the evening service. It's a good time to just reflect on the Shabbat. It's also nice to see the people dancing over there. We can dance too if you want to dance to the Amidah. It is sort of a dance. So it's nice to see. I mean, we should also be grateful for being together, right? This is new after a year of being confined. So it's a great miracle that we can be together and also see other people coming together. And really, it's a wonderful thing. And may I invite all of you online to join us here. It's really beautiful. There's a nice sun coming out from the clouds, and the mountains are in stark relief. And so we'll turn now to the Hatzakat. Yitkadal Mikdash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Avivrach Yotei V'Yamlich Malchutei. Chaye Hanu Mechatu
Hayek Holbe Yisrael. Ba'agala Mizman Karif. V'imru Amen. Yeshmei Rabbah B'Borah. Le'olam Le'omaya Yitbarach.
Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yipar V'Yiterma V'Naseh V'Yitadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalal Shemei L'Kedusha
Barihu.
Leila Mikol Berchata V'Shirata
Tushmechata
Damim Rabbi Allah
V'imru Amen.
Continue on pages 47 to 52. We'll do the page 53 Magen Avot. Magen Avot Vivaro Mechaye Meiti B'Mamaro Ha'el HaKadosh Ein Kamohu Hameniach B'Yamo B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho Hivam Ratza Lianiach Lachem L'fanav Navo B'Yiraf Afachad V'Nodeh Lishmo B'Chol Yom Tamid B'Yon HaBrachot El HaHodaot Adon HaShalom Mikadesh HaShabbat U'Barech Shvi U'Meniach B'Kedusha Le'amedu Shnei Oneg Zecher L'Maseh Bereshit. You may be seated. Continue on 54. Yikadav Yikadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yalmad Yivrach Yirtzeh B'Yamlik Malchuteh B'Chayechon Yom Echon Chayechon B'Yisrael V'Galav Izman Kari B'imeru. Amen. Shemei Rabbah Mavorach Olam Omei Almaya Yiparach Yishtabach Yipa'ari Tzarman Daseh Yitadari Talevi Talal Shmei Dekudashah Brihu Leila Mikol Berchata V'Shirat Tatush B'Chata B'Nechmata Damiram B'Alma V'Yimeru. Amen. Tikabel Salat L'Nabul Kol Yisrael Kadam Abuhonu Yishmaya V'Yimeru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chaim Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Yimeru. Amen. Say Shalom B'Romav Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael. Amen. Now we'll rise for the Kiddush, for the sanctification of the day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Page 55. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu v'sotav v'ratza b'anu B'Shabbat Kodsho, B'Ahava Uvratzon Hinikilanu, Zikaron L'Maseh Bereshit, Ki Hu Yom Techila L'Mikra'e Kodesh, Zecher B'Tziat Mitzrayim, Ivanu V'Acharta, Yotanu Kidashta, Mikomim B'Shabbat Kodshecha B'Ahava Uvratzon Hinechaltan Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
L'chaim.
And remain standing as we do the Aleinu on page 56. Aleinu l'shabach l'adam hakol v'tegu al yotzer breshit shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot v'lo samanu k'mishpachot adama shelo sam helkenu kahen v'gora leinu k'pol amonav v'yanahnu kori u'mishtahavi Livnei Melech Malchei Hamachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Hu Notei Shamayim V'Yosed Haaretz Moshiv Yakara B'Shamayim B'Ma'al Ushtinatu Zo V'Gav Hei Meromim Hu Eloheinu Egod Emimachenu Efesuato Kakatu V'Torato Yadata Yom Ve'ashivota Elevavlecha V'Adonai Hu Elohim V'Shamayim B'Ma'al V'Yaretz Kachat Then well, that's the addition. That's the touring Shabbat music. During. I've got two guitar attack. I know you lost well on my head. Shemo, 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 please be seated. Are there any mourners here today, or someone who's mourning someone wants to share a name of a loved one that they're mourning? Is there anyone on the internet?
Yes.
Yes. Who's
My grandmother, Ray Herman.
Ray Herman. Okay. And who was that who just spoke?
Beth Stewart.
Hi, Beth. Okay. Thank you, Beth. So we also remember during this time Anna Astrid Albert, Ray Herman, E. Robert Spiegelman, Shimshon Gershon, Dora Green, Rose Jacobson, and Ida Nagin Stone. Those are mourners. Please rise. We do the mourners Kaddish. Yid Kadal, V'alma Divrach Yirtei, V'yamlich Malchutei, V'chayechon V'yamech Israel, Hagala V'zman Kariv V'yirtei. Yeh Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Almei Hamayim. Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yipa'ar V'yitraman V'yitnasei Yithadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shmei D'Kudishabri Le'ela Mikol Berchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'Tapata Damiram V'Alma V'Yitru Amen. Yeh Shlama Rabba Aminu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Yirtei Oseh Shalom B'Ramah Huya Seh Shalom Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Al Kol Yisrael Tevel. That concludes our service. I want to thank everyone and also welcome everyone for coming tonight. We are going to be gathering here every Friday night, at least through May. I think we decided to extend it through May. And I just had a question. Is this a good time? Should we move it later now that it's getting, or is 6 o'clock a good time for people? Is that anyone?
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And hopefully at some point we'll be able to have maybe a potluck. Yeah. I'm not quite ready for that, I guess. But we will be here, and also maybe also we were going to have a gathering tomorrow night for the sanctification of the moon, but all the weather reports have said that it's going to be very, very, very windy. And so we thought it was probably a better idea to cancel the Kiddush Levanah. For those who do not know, we are the only ones that have a regular sanctification of the moon ritual. Certainly in Albuquerque. It's a beautiful ancient Jewish ritual, which is in our Siddur, and we have revived it, and it's a wonderful way to get together at the end of Shabbat. We add Havdalah, and we were going to have a sing-along with an accordionist, a wonderful accordionist, Jordan Wax, who does Yiddish and Hebrew. Just great musician, but that we didn't want him to get blown away. So we decided the next time the Kiddush Lebanah comes up is May 15th, just before Shavuot. So we decided to be scheduled then. We'll do the Omer actually right after this, even though it's still light when we're together. So I'm going to do the Omer for tonight. So the other announcements, yes, tomorrow we will have virtual services, regular virtual services on Shabbat morning. We'll have at 4 o'clock the Torah study that just resumed, and 4 to 5 o'clock. You need to register on the Zoom, which was provided on the email blasts. You're most welcome to join us. We have a big group. It's nice, a good discussion. You can find all the other announcements. I don't know if is Ellen there to give announcements. Doesn't sound like it. So it's probably technical difficult. It'd be a challenge to do that. But anyway, that's all the announcements. Enough announcements. We'll count the Omer and then do end with Shabbat HaMalka with a beautiful ending melody for Shabbat. So let's stand for Omer. Let's see. We're at the end of page 63. We'll do the blessing first, and then we're going to go to page. So where do we start? So today it was the. Make sure I have the right day. I think I have it right. Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu v'sotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer. Hayom shnayim v'esrim yom shehem eshrosha shavuot v'yom echad la'omer. Please turn now to page 60. And we may be seated to end Shabbat with end our Friday night, not end Shabbat, with a beautiful melody on page 60, Shabbat HaMalka, the Sabbath Queen. Chama merosh ha'ilano nistalka, bo v'neitzei likrat Shabbat HaMalka, hinei yoredet HaKadosha HaBrucha, Bima malachim sva shalom u'menucha. Boi hamalka. Boi hakahala. Shalom aleichem malachei shalom. Ibalnu pnei Shabbat birnana utfila. Abaita nashuva balemale gila. Shamaru hashulchan hanerot yairu. Kol pinot habayit yizrachu yasiru. Shabbat shalom u'mevorach. Shabbat shalom u'mevorach. Oachem l'shalom malachei shalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come out to welcome Shabbat, our queen. Now she descends, the holy and the blessed. and with her the angels of peace and of rest. Come, O come, our Queen, our pride. Come, O come, dearest bride. Peace be unto you, you angels of peace. May you have a Sabbath of peace, of rest, of no stress, of companionship with others, and hope. Shabbat shalom to all of
Shabbat
you.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye, everyone on cyberspace.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Recognize those voices. I believe it's off now, but
So
don't say anything you don't want heard.
Good Shabbat.
Shabbat shalom.
oh yeah, they're still on.